Each week, from across America, 2 families are chosen. This week, the conservative, hardworking Cooktas of Utah. Heidi and Andy spend 10 hours a day registering for product giveaways and entering promotional contests and sweepstakes, a hobby they call sweeping. Strict, structured Andy even wakes at 3 a.m. to enter contests online. Their only social life is trading tips with other sweepers at sweepstakes meetings, and the only fun their daughters have is hunting the streets for bottles with competition codes. And the laid-back party animal Coopers of the Florida Keys. Joanna and Jim believe they won life's lottery when they gave up the 9-to-5 and moved to the Keys to relax and party. They work as little as possible, devoting all their time to family, friends, and their social life, including the kids and even the grandparents in their lifelong vacation. Each wife is about to get a new husband, new children, and a new life.
More kisses.
Andy gets shaking and breaks into a cold sweat if he gets an envelope from a contest. This is crazy.
I'm so through with sweeping and sweeping and sweeping. And I'm so through with Andy, with his sweeping.
When you come in, you didn't even say hi to Jennifer.
And did she say, welcome home?
You didn't even acknowledge her.
Real homes.
But it sounds like you got a bunch of housekeepers running around for you so that you can sweep.
It doesn't take very
It
long.
can't take a very small time to crawl, to have a 13-year-old on their hands and knees.
Real lives.
I agreed to a party. I didn't agree to how long this was gonna last. I'm ready for it to be done. It's my house, and I'm not saying any more about it.
Real drama.
You are breaking my rule.
Yes, I'm breaking your rule.
I'm done.
No,
I'm
you're
done.
not. Come here.
I don't have to hear a damn thing you have to say.
Okay,
I'm done. Done.
Life for Heidi and Andy Cookta of Utah is strictly ordered and structured around their obsession with sweeping, entering as many sweepstakes and competitions as possible.
Let me see. Sweeping is Andy and I's drug of choice. It is just a rush when you win something. $10 check.
I did win 7 cans of chips this morning.
Hey, good job. From sweeping, we've won an autographed guitar, tons of autographed books. The rug we're standing on.
Rug we're standing
That was
on.
an instant win. Jennifer's stereo is also a win.
Recipe holders, cookbooks. If I see a truck burning on the side of the freeway, I just make sure it's not a delivery truck because I know my package was in there. Look, we got a package. Mommy won an exercise ball. Good job, Mom.
Our family spends 10+ hours a day sweeping.
I want to go sweep for a few minutes. Absolutely nothing is touched before I enter it online. Then I turn it over to the family. They can eat this cereal now. No win today.
Tools of the sweeper in my pockets, with me at all times everywhere I go during the day. Come on, be a win. Hello? It's a sales call.
Andy believes competitions and sweeping make for wholesome fun for all the family.
Envelopes that are decorated, we feel give us an edge. They put stickers on, they'll finger paint them.
There you go.
We do have family time doing envelopes, but at the same time, I kind of want to have family time that has nothing to do with sweepstakes.
Do you mind?
No, be my guest, dear.
We have been known to dig in trash cans and go along the street and find contest entries, and we're not shy about it. Hopefully your friends won't be driving by.
It bothers me when a bottle looks like it has urine in it. When we go out grocery shopping, they spend all this money on all of this stuff for no real reason except for to get codes.
This is wonderful.
They buy like a bunch of cat food when we don't even have a cat.
It's approximately 3 a.m. This is the time I have found it's the best time to win instants because everybody else is sleeping and I'm taking advantage of it. We call it while you're sleeping, I'm sweeping.
Heidi and Andy's social life also revolves around sweepstakes.
How we doing? Sweeps meetings are what we do once a month.
So what has everybody won since the last meeting?
The huge case of air freshener.
That's our only social time.
We won building blocks. We also won turkey.
Yay!
Apart from sweepstakes, Heidi and Andy's other priorities are the 2 children they had together, Katie and Amy.
I want to play some game.
You want to play a game with me?
The house revolves around what they want. If they want something, then the whole world changes in order for them to get what they want.
Katie and Amy are the greatest thing to happen to me. The sun rises and sets literally on them. You want a new toy today?
But Andy finds it hard to communicate with Miranda and Jennifer, Heidi's daughters from her previous marriage.
He doesn't feel compelled to sit down and go, Miranda, how was your day?
When Andy is with Katie and Amy, I kind of wish that he was the same way with me and Miranda.
I got straight A's.
Oh, look, coupons, yay.
Heidi believes in strict order and structure for the two eldest girls in order to raise responsible adults, and because Andy's particular about the home.
If he comes in and things are too cluttered, he will get a migraine. It's happened, and I try very hard so that doesn't happen. Jennifer, go ahead and start your bathroom. Miranda, why don't you start your banisters? Don't get oil on my carpet, okay?
And when it comes to work ethic, Heidi and Andy lead by example.
You have to work very hard for the things that you have. We work very, very hard for the things that are in our house.
They also believe that children must be monitored at all times, so they work alternate shifts so that one of them is always home.
Nobody comes in this house and there's not a parent here to welcome them.
There's always somebody
here.
You need to be home with your kids. We don't go out and party. We don't allow our kids to do it, so therefore we don't do it.
We parent by example.
So that means no sleepovers or parties for the older girls.
Having giggling teenagers in the house, it's just not possible. It would make Andrew insane.
And past 9 o'clock is lockdown, which means everyone must be quiet so Katie and Amy can get to sleep.
Once lockdown occurs and I don't want any friends knocking on the door, I don't want the kids interrupting us when we're enjoying our time. We're ready to be done.
Let me see.
But Heidi is about to abandon her disciplined family and world of sweepstakes, hard work, and structure to swap lives with a woman she's never met 2,700 miles away.
Jenny's got some lids.
As far as Joanna and Jim Cooper are concerned, they won the big prize when they gave up the 9-to-5 and moved to Florida to become the biggest 24/7 party animals of the Keys.
The Cooper parties are legendary.
Welcome to the crowd!
The party never stops in the Keys. There's always an excuse for a party.
And the Coopers even include their kids in the party.
Are you ready to party?
Kai and Andreas are very social, and I love that about them. Our family embraces the diversity of this island because we want them to be exposed to as much as we can expose them to.
The Keys are more of an adult place.
10 years ago, the Coopers gave up the daily grind of work to move to the Keys.
Before we moved to the Keys, I had 9-to-5 office job.
Jim became a DJ and Joanna a wedding producer so they can even party at work and have to work as little as possible.
Ready to go to work? I love my commute to my job, which is probably about 30 feet from my bedroom to the Blue Room, which Jim and I have created an office by day and a party room by night.
Our business is socializing and partying.
This is the boom truck. I've tracked down a local artist and I said, can you make it into a boom box? And I love it.
And for the Coopers, home life is one long vacation.
In order of getting things done around here, having fun first, and the dishes can wait.
I totally believe too many rules can suffocate a child. They end up missing out on their childhood.
There's no set time to be anywhere. There's no set time to do something.
As you notice, neither of us wear watches.
Jim is the third child in the home, taking pride in being the Keys' #1 kids DJ.
He embraces his children. He embraces all children.
Go, Dre, Dre. Go, Dre, Dre.
My parents are very big kids.
Both Joanna and Jim believe being able to communicate with kids is a vital skill for all adults.
You're beautiful inside and you're beautiful outside.
Communication is everything.
You know that I'm always gonna be right there.
As long as you're communicating about what's going on and how it's going to happen, it can all be worked out in the communication.
Joanna and Jim even invited their parents to move in to enjoy the party.
I got a book on Father's Day that said, quit your job and move to Key West. And
that's what happened.
Which is convenient as the Coopers believe time away from your kids is important in order to be a well-rounded parent.
You guys are okay with watching them then?
Okay, don't worry about it.
Don't wait up for us either.
We have no plan of action. It's let's see what kind of trouble we can get into.
they can meet their friends downtown and stay out as late as they want. And we never know when they come home. They take advantage of that part of it.
We love to go out on the town together. We usually hit 5 or 6 places in a night. And if we end up seeing the sun come up, that's a beautiful thing. It's sunrise.
It's the day of the swap, and both wives prepare to leave their lives behind. What do they hope to bring to their new families?
I am ready to teach the new family how to sweep. I want them to learn the high and the rush you get when you win.
Love you.
Floor kisses.
What I would like to take to my new family for the week is just how to have fun and enjoy life.
Have a great day.
Have a great day. Love you.
After a journey of 2,700 miles, the wives finally get to see where they'll be living for the next 2 weeks.
My husband would not drive a truck that was quite so colorful, and no,
Utah. Looks very boring.
There's no mail in the mailbox. My box is usually packed.
Before they meet their new families, the wives get a chance to explore their new homes.
It just feels plain and not a lot of expression.
Wherever there's a computer, there's the possibility of sweeping. This is great.
Sweepstakes. Sweepstakes. Someone's trying to win something.
Andy would just walk out of my home if I had a work area like this. It's not allowed.
I have not seen a cat here yet, and we have cat treats.
Party clothes. My husband would never he wouldn't touch this.
For the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new family. Each wife has written a manual as a guide to the running of their homes.
People are always dropping by, and our parties are legend.
We sweep 8 to 10 hours a day.
Having parties in the same house with your children just seems wrong to me.
Andy gets shaking and breaks into a cold sweat if he gets an envelope from a contest. This is crazy.
Having my parents, Ed and Rose, here means built-in babysitting, which leaves us free to do what we enjoy most, going out on the town and having a blast. No appreciation whatsoever, it sounds like, of their parents.
Andy and I have sweeping meetings once a month. Oh, sweeping meetings once a month.
Jim is amazing with the kids. He goofs off with them, supports them, and makes them laugh. His relationship with our daughter, Kaya, is incredible. That her husband has such a great relationship with her daughter. That is my wish for my 2 older kids. Pure and simple. Just to be able to have a relationship with my husband.
Hardworking Heidi Kukta spends 10 hours a day entering sweepstakes contests. Her only social life is monthly sweeps meetings and picking up sweepstakes caps from the trash with her family and strict husband, Andy. She swapped lives with party animal Joanna Cooper, who works as little as possible in order to let loose with friends, family, and easygoing DJ husband Jim. For the first week, the wives live by their new family's rules. Later, they get to make some changes.
Rule change, we're gonna have fun.
It's the moment of truth. The wives are about to come face to face with their new husbands and children.
How are you?
Hi, nice to meet you.
I'm Andy.
Hi.
Heidi, I'm Jimmy. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Miranda, can I give you a hug?
Now, have you ever been to the Keys before?
I've never been to the Keys.
What we do a lot here is have fun. So we're having a party tonight. We're gonna have about 50 people here tonight.
5-0?
Maybe. I hope.
Okay.
So
He's very playful. You know, I'm assuming at some point there's a more serious side, but this is just fun, fun, fun. We're gonna have a party for 50. Woohoo, let's go. I'm just like, okay.
You guys are sweepers?
Yes.
What are sweepers?
Sweepstakes entry people. We dedicate 10 hours a day entering contests.
Wow.
There's contests that you can't enter the contest without the code, but nobody gets the product until I've played the code.
I saw something in the fridge that had a sweepstake on it. Did you see that?
Already done. It's texture with these. If it's a blind draw, they feel this or they feel that.
Now, how do you know this?
You don't. So you send a little bit of each to every contest.
Sweeping didn't excite me at all. You can see the excitement in his eyes. There's definitely a passion about it with him.
The rush is that phone rings and says, "Is this Andy?" Yes. We'd like to tell you, you just won a trip to St. Lucia.
Okay. Family impression of them as a whole, that they're not much fun. It's just a boring family life.
This is wallpaper
Really?
that they've made into an envelope.
Okay.
In the Keys, conservative Heidi must prepare for Cooper-style fun, which means partying.
did you bring any shorts from Utah?
I don't wear shorts.
But Heidi is curious to find out exactly what role Joanna plays in the parties.
So is she a hostess? I mean, is she serving everybody or?
She is the life of the party, yeah.
Do all the invites, set up the party, really. She'll tell everybody what to bring.
I feel the priorities are completely out of whack. This is what she does. She wants to have fun, she wants to party.
You'd like to have some fun on the dance floor?
Jim and Joanna don't take life seriously. I think that if it's not fun, it's just not something that's it's not gonna happen here.
It's the first morning of the swap in Utah, and Andy takes Joanna through her morning batch of competition entries before heading to work.
If a delivery truck comes, please call me at work. I'm only a phone call away.
I just can't believe the money spent on the stamps.
Heidi usually has these ready the night before.
It's kind of weird.
I will call you about 4-ish and see what's coming in the mail today.
Are they really winning everything that they want or they're just doing it to win. It's an obsession to win.
In the Keys, the Coopers head off for a fun and relaxing ride to school, leaving behind the mess from the party the night before.
When we left the house today, there was stuff all over the counters, dirty dishes in the sink, no beds were made. At my home, these things are done before we start our day.
Is he picking his nose?
My children are learning by having their daily chore responsibilities.
Give me that.
All my husband would be thinking about is the mess that we left behind. He would not focus on the joy of the day. This would not have been any fun for him at all.
At the Cooktas, Andy's called in from work to find out whether Joanna has received any winnings in the mail.
We got a year subscription to a horse magazine.
Wow.
One that says, we're sorry you're not a winner, but please purchase more of our product for another chance to win.
Okay, well, I can do that.
Then she has to take the girls for family time, which means hunting the streets for bottle caps with competition sweeps codes.
Do they realize that this is embarrassing to you?
Yeah, they just laugh about it. It's funny for them.
Sweeping, doesn't matter if we embarrass the kids. Embarrassing our children. So we can pick up about 8 or 10 bottle caps and see if we've won what? What are you winning, a soda?
In the Keys, Heidi, who believes in hard work, settles down with Jim for a couple of hours of wedding and DJ bookings in the Coopers' home office.
Yes, hi, Ricky. I'm calling on behalf of Jim and Joanna. If you could call us back with an estimate, we would be appreciative.
Priorities are family and friends first. And work. And work will fit in. That's how this schedule was designed.
I've made one call today.
Yeah, well, you made a very important call. The hot tub's gonna get fixed.
Jim is not in reality with his career. Chasing your passion as a job is great if you don't have responsibilities like kids and a wife and a house.
In Utah, Joanna is discovering how much Jenny and Miranda have to pander to the desires of the younger girls, Katie and Amy.
When you make their lunch, you usually use one plate for each of them, and then the plate that you make the stuff on, they won't use because it's dirty. If there's applesauce and yogurt, they need a spoon for each. They won't mix. Amy, Katie, where do you want to sit?
These girls are being waited on hand and foot by Miranda and Jenny. No one's ever acknowledging what they're doing. I mean, that's just so sad. They're teenagers. They should be out having fun.
In the Keys, Heidi, who believes mom or dad should always be home with the kids, must head out for a night of yet more partying, leaving Kaya and Andreas with their grandparents.
I don't have the luxury of having grandparents in the house. I don't dump that responsibility. I give up my fun time so that I'm home.
It sounds like you've sacrificed.
Absolutely.
The couple times.
This is not how the world works. You moved here specifically for this, but everywhere else, this doesn't happen. I believe the Keys is definitely not a place I would raise my family. This is so far from reality that I even perceive in most of America. This is, adult playland.
At the Cooktas, Andy's home from work. It's 8:30 and time for bed for the little ones, which means lockdown.
Why is it called lockdown?
I don't want any more people coming or going.
They have to have everyone out at 8:30 because of the little girls.
We are geared towards them getting what they need.
So are you lights out?
You're welcome to keep it quiet down here. You can play a game as long as I don't hear it. Okay.
Okay. Lockdown, 9:30, lights out. When I hear those things, I think of a jail.
In the Keys, Jim and Heidi are still out on the town, and Heidi finally confronts Jim over going out rather than spending the night with his children.
I can't even say that Jim is a laid-back parent. Jim is a child. There's nothing about him that I've seen yet as a parent. Your boy's at home, he's exhausted. Your girl's at home, she's exhausted. Nobody's tucked your kids into bed.
My children are tucked in bed
without
their grandparents.
Without their father.
Their
When was the last time you were in your home kissing your son on the head?
The grandparents have everything under control.
This is so wrong to me that you can function as if you have no children. My husband looks forward to the fact that he gets to come home and see his kids. He doesn't treat it as if it's keeping him from his life. That is my husband's life.
In Utah, Joanna has spent the week entering sweepstakes and overseeing the girls' chores to ensure the house is tidy enough for Andy.
There's not a lot of interaction with other people. The kids don't leave the house. There's a lot of chores. So I was writing out for a lot of sweepstakes stuff. I spent a lot of time doing that.
When Andy gets home, Joanna notices he doesn't even greet Jenny.
Should we go through the mail?
When you come in, you didn't even say hi to Jennifer.
I didn't even see her there.
She was sitting.
And did she say, welcome home?
You didn't even acknowledge her, and the girl worked all day to keep your house the way you want it and take care of your children.
And I take care of her. Absolutely do not ignore the kids. I was ignoring them. They wouldn't have dinner on the table. They wouldn't have a roof over their head. They wouldn't have the clothes they wear, and they wouldn't have the stuff in their rooms.
Older girls just don't really matter to him. He doesn't spend any time comforting them or caring about their feelings. It's just the saddest thing to watch. Jenny, he came in and didn't even say hi to you. You do for him all day long. If anything, what has he done for you?
He worked, and that pays for our house and our food, and he does take care of me.
Emotionally? No. Hug?
But with Jenny upset, Andy still insists Joanna accompany him to the monthly sweepstakes meeting.
We had this sweeper meeting tonight, something I had no interest in going because I knew I'd be leaving Jenny and Miranda to go do it.
Hello, everybody. Hi. This is our sweeps club.
Okay.
These are the people that are gonna give you the rush of what we win and how we do it.
Andy, in my view, should be home with his children.
I enjoy when the trucks come to the house or even the phone rings. Like, that could be win.
And you know, any day can be like Christmas.
At least have a talk with her before you leave. He didn't even acknowledge her feelings.
Whether it's a pack of gum or a gift card, I won.
T-shirt.
I'm so through with sweeping and sweeping and sweeping. And I'm so through with Andy, with his sweeping.
We were trying for a couple DVDs and we won a trip for 2.
It's over. This is it. Enjoy the last of your night because tomorrow things change.
Today, everything is about to change in the Cookta and Cooper households as the new wives take control.
Jim is the biggest kid I have ever seen. He needs to grow up and be a parent.
This house has been sucking the life out of me, and I'm gonna bring some life into it.
The families are summoned to the rules change ceremony. It's time for the wives to lay down the new rules which the families must obey.
Coopers, you seem to think life is a party. It's not. Welcome to the real world.
Andy, sweeping time is through, and through.
That's not fair.
Rule change, we're gonna have fun.
Jim, the Keys is not a place for family fun. I'm here to show you how to have wholesome family fun sweeping.
Not sweeping. Sweepstakes.
Sweepstakes, contesting.
How about that?
This week, there's no more lockdown, and we're gonna throw a big Florida Key West party.
Ed and Rose, you are going to leave the house and have a vacation from parenting.
I want to go. Where are we going?
Andy, being a good parent means listening. So this week, whoever's holding the conch shell gets to speak, and Andy, you'll have to listen.
Jim, you have created a life where you do not have any responsibilities. You will get a real job with regular hours. We will all have chores that must be completed to my satisfaction.
Catherine and Amy will serve their sisters breakfast in bed. They're gonna give back. It's gonna be
They do give
two-way.
back. Emotionally, they give back to them.
Making the girls collect bottle caps is embarrassing for them. We'll still go bottle collecting, but you will be dressed in a special eye-catching outfit.
If I pick up a winning cap in any outfit you put me in, I still want a winning cap.
Joanna immediately enforces her rules of banning sweepstakes and competitions from the house.
We're gonna do other things. We are gonna have fun. I mean, there's other things to do besides sweeping.
It's killing me. That's what I enjoy. You took away something I enjoy. You say you want us to have fun. That's my fun.
In the Keys, with partying band, Heidi immediately introduces the family to wholesome Cookta family fun, looking for bottle tops to enter sweepstakes competitions.
We're gonna look for green lids, and we're gonna look for bright yellow lids.
I'm looking.
And this is our Sunday afternoon. We go out and spend time as a family. Thank you.
That was not fun at all.
So at this point, you take this code. You've done it.
What have I done?
You won a wallpaper.
I don't want a wallpaper.
Well, you won this if you wanted to upload it to your computer. It's a computer wallpaper.
It's gambling. It's a numbers game.
It didn't cost me a dime.
It's costing a lot of hours out of your life. To Heidi, sweeping is family time. I see how the family picks up trash. If I'm busy sweeping, how am I playing with Andreas?
In Utah, Joanna has ruled Andy wear a party outfit to collect bottle caps, so he can see how embarrassing it is for Ginny and Miranda.
Hi, Amy. She thinks we embarrass the kids by taking them bottle capping, but they sure don't mind the prizes that we win. Get over your embarrassment and enjoy what we can provide for you.
Do you think he's feeling what you feel?
I think a little bit.
How we doing here?
They should be doing this, not me.
Yeah, but they're embarrassed by it. Appreciate that.
I don't see the embarrassment. I lead this house, and they help me do things. One of their tasks is collect lids for me. And this is part of the way they help enjoy the sweeping that we do. I am in charge of this family. This is unacceptable.
It's the first morning after rule change at the Coopers, and Heidi enforces her rule that Ed and Rose pack up and go on vacation. Then she sets about making Kaya do chores to teach her responsibility.
If you could dust off the banisters and maybe just kind of sweep down the stairs. Here are the list of what my children does. This is what Jenny does. This is what Miranda does. Okay?
I'm feeling like your kids are your housekeepers.
You are wrong. This is putting them in line so that they can see that you have a Miranda, you have a responsibility.
So that the house can be clean so that you can sweep.
At this point in my house, we clean every day, and it takes a very small part. It doesn't take very long.
It can't take a very small time to crawl to have a 13-year-old on her hands and knees.
It takes Miranda maybe 15 minutes to get around my house because she knows what she's done. She's moving. And she's on to the next thing.
It is so wrong to be taking up so much of a child's life, doing so many chores. How dirty can her house get?
In Utah, chores are banned for the older girls, and little sisters Katie and Amy must now wait on their older sisters.
Who wants to get the forks and knives? Use the handles. That's what they're there for. Let's wake Miranda up and give her hers. Oh! Here we go.
Katie and Amy don't understand what they're doing. They're dressed up as little servants. I've never dressed Miranda and Jennifer up as servants. Joanna's undermining Heidi and my house.
In the Keys, Heidi has ruled that Jim dump his DJ job and work a full 8-hour day to learn some responsibility.
Well, I'm Jim. How are you?
Hi,
Jim
Jim.
Cooper.
We've been expecting you. Are you ready?
I get a desk?
First off, we're going to have you answer the phone.
How does the phone work?
It rings.
In Heidi's world, the man works 8 hours a day. What is this teaching me? I don't get it, okay? I do what I do without working 9 to 5.
Honey, I'm home.
So, was it great? Horrible?
That was a long day of nothing.
Most men in the world work 8 hours a day.
God bless them. I'm not most men.
Okay.
And that's where I'm going.
I totally understand what you're saying to me.
Good luck trying to get me there tomorrow. Okay?
Jim has pretty much said to me that his entire day was a waste, but my rule is he goes to work tomorrow.
In Utah, with lockdown banned, Joanna has ruled the girls are free to hold a party of their own, but Andy is struggling to come to terms with the sweepstakes ban.
What do we got? Uh-oh.
That might be from my work.
Not from work.
I need to look just to make sure.
No, they're not. I know what your work is. No, it's sweeping stuff.
It could be medical supplies.
It isn't. We're just gonna put this on the back burner. He's not in my room, is he? What are you doing? Out, 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 out. No! Can't you get the joy out of the excitement on your child's face? No, he gets excitement from the joy of a box showing up. That's not a father. That's a man with an obsession.
In the Keys, Heidi's ruled the Coopers do yet more sweeping, taking them grocery shopping for goods with competition codes.
Do your kids enjoy doing this too?
Mm-hmm. It's like a scavenger hunt.
And how did you get the kids on board with this?
It's fun. What? You'll see. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
This is not fun.
This is the cereal aisle. This is a good aisle. There is a pretty good contest on this aisle. Most people that pick up this cereal to use, to eat, don't even look at the code. More chances for me. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah. Okay. I think Heidi's serious about doing that for fun. That's their family fun time. And that's just the weirdest thing. Would this be something to win?
Oh my gosh, you found it. That's one of the ones I'm looking for.
In Utah, it's party time. With lockdown banned, Miranda and Jenny are enjoying a luau with their friends.
Hey, Katie, do you hear that truck?
Forget about the sounds of trucks. Welcome to the first house party for Jen and Miranda.
Jennifer and Miranda, they got what they wanted. I need to make everybody happy. And in order to make everybody happy, I need to now take care of these two. I agreed to a party. Didn't agree to how long this was gonna last. I'm ready for it to be done. It's my house, and I'm not saying any more about it.
Upset Andy cut her party short, Jenny talks to Joanna.
What happened? Why are you crying? Andy he ruins it for you. I'm really sorry.
I kind of wish that Andy kind of got into it a little bit, but he didn't. You know, he's supposed to be there for me, and he wasn't.
Oh.
At the Coopers, Jim has failed to see the benefits of Heidi's rules. When it's time for another day of work, he takes a stand.
I'm not going to work today.
We're in my
understand,
world.
and
My
I try to
husband,
understand
he does
that.
not have the luxury to play all damn day.
He does not take the luxury to play at all.
You
I'm
are
just-
breaking my rule.
Okay, I'm breaking your rule. Yes, I'm breaking your rule. But
I'm done.
No,
I'm
you're
done.
not. Come here. babe.
I don't have to hear a damn thing
You do have to hear this.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't have to listen. Just
Yes, you
as,
do,
just
because
as
I'm
much
an
as
adult
You don't
and
have to
I-
listen to me.
Okay,
I'm done. Done. Done.
It makes me angry because Jim doesn't respect what my husband does to put food on our table. He overwhelms me.
At the Cooktas, after Andy broke up the girls' party the night before, Joanna finds him collecting bottle caps with sweeps codes, breaking the sweepstakes ban.
The cap? The cap? This is a real problem.
I stopped to get a drink.
I know. Well, I mean, it's the obsession of it. It's just the...
I can't buy a drink?
Well, no, it's like you can't live without it. He won't admit there's a problem. I'm just so frustrated, and there's nothing more I can do besides take him to a therapist and have someone say to his face, you have a problem. This family, or should I say Andy, in my view, has a problem. Sweeping.
What's wrong with that? It's my time.
Do you feel there's any temporary high that's being met by this?
Yes, I enjoy it. I enjoy opening that package and getting all excited and seeing what, who's going to benefit from that box.
If you're saying that this is a high, there is a high probability that this is a compulsion.
I don't have a problem.
Just
I
don't
think
see it.
when you stop bathing, stop eating, stop living, then it's a compulsion.
You're taking your children to find bottle caps and they're embarrassed by it, but that's a problem.
I'm totally pissed off at her right now. She has a doctor asking me questions about what I enjoy doing. He doesn't understand. Joanna doesn't understand. I'm very frustrated how this all went. It was uncalled for.
In Florida, with Jim refusing to go to work, he sees how Heidi spends her day, entering more sweepstakes.
We would fill this out and we would mail it in.
The amount of time that she puts in is so not worth it. I could be at this for 3 months and win a gas grill to the exclusion of everything else. No, this is crazy. I feel like sweeping is an addiction. It's all about the sweep to the exclusion of everything else in the family, and that is a problem.
But that's not true. I don't sweep when I'm on the toilet.
I just want you to think about it. Is my family happy because of this sweeping thing? I see it as a problem. And I'm not there.
And I truly appreciate
But
your
I see it as a
concern,
problem.
And duly noted. And obviously, I would be an idiot to walk out of here without thinking about all the things that we've done this week. He's going from the outside looking in. I'm not perfect. And it is going to be something I think about as well. I'm going to open my eyes and really look around, and, there may come changes.
In Utah, with sweeping banned, Jenny is free to pursue her own activities. Joanna has organized a guitar lesson, hoping Andy will finally encourage his stepdaughter's interests.
You said you know a little bit about the guitar. Let's rock out, baby. Oh, that's excellent. That is awesome. Now, we play that, though, from the 3rd string down.
He looked like he was in pain watching. I'm thinking, come in, introduce yourself, join in. And he doesn't want to try to be part of that. I mean, that's what a parent does. You enjoy watching your children have fun. That was a missed opportunity. If you didn't even...
I was waiting for someone to introduce me. You don't even say thank you. You don't even say you made an effort.
It's about being there for her in the moment, her having your support.
She had my support. And I saw the smile on her face, and I appreciate what you did for her. Jennifer, that was nice to see you play.
Thank you for watching. So now hopefully you can practice this and practice.
Then you can show Mom and I on our guitar.
Oh, yeah, it's got guitars?
Yes.
That would be something you could do together.
I'm working on an emotional connection with Jenny. That was a start because it was something Jennifer enjoyed. I wish that Jennifer would also reach out. If she wants an emotional connection, that was her opportunity to tell me what's going on and say, hey, sit down and listen to this. I'm really good. But she didn't take any opportunity either.
In Florida, following her conversation with Jim the night before, Heidi has been thinking about her own life.
My greatest hope is that when I go home, that my husband and my older girls, Jennifer and Miranda, have made some kind of a connection. Andy and I have had this conversation in many different ways. Jennifer and I have had this conversation, but we just never can figure it out.
Heidi decides to finally open up to Jim.
I have 4 children. 2 of them are my husband's and 2 are not. Andrew and I decided to have another child. Things being what they were, my girls didn't get the attention that they needed. He doesn't hug my 2 older girls or, I love you. And I mean, it's literally like that. They can't even hug. It's so uncomfortable.
How does your daughter feel about that?
I just want a dad. I just want a dad.
Joanna is going to figure that out, and she's going to do whatever she can to fix that.
I hope so. I just want to be a family.
It's the last night of the swap in Utah. With Andy still struggling to connect with the older girls, Joanna makes a final attempt to bring them together.
Hopefully the girls will have their opportunity to be heard, and hopefully Andy will be man enough to listen.
I just want our old relationship that we had before the little girls came into our lives.
I think we're missing out on a lot of things that we could be doing. I think that the time is now. I think we should be a family.
Maybe we can find family time first that doesn't include sweeping.
Wow, have you been dying to hear that?
Yeah. I'm happy that Andy actually sat down and listened to me, and Andy is definitely going to follow through and just pay more attention to me.
Maybe I do have a hard time admitting when something's wrong. I will put sweeping aside to spend time with Jennifer and Miranda. That's what they want, and in my heart, that's what we need.
It's the final day of the swap, and the wives prepare to return to their families.
I hope that Jim and Joanna are gonna start taking their responsibilities a little more seriously. You were smart and beautiful, and I had a lot of fun.
I can leave here knowing that hopefully I've started a better life for Miranda and Jen. Thank you for sharing your home with me.
Goodbye.
The couples are about to be reunited. It's judgment time as the couples finally come face to face across the table.
My first impression when I walked in your house, of course, I'm seeing little clues of the sweeping obsession. There is products like cat litter, and they don't even own a cat. It's just...
If you want to put a smile on her face, talk sweeping. She lights up like Christmas,
Oh,
baby.
this one, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. When the truck comes with the packages,
It's like the ice cream truck.
and we were bottle capping, so I'm saying to the girls, do you really like doing this? They said, you know what? We don't like doing it.
Okay.
I mean, you're embarrassing your children.
Okay, thank you.
So I'm like, you know what? We're gonna just do no sweeping.
She took everything away.
So Katie,
I lost the
it was like,
computers.
no more.
I lost the packages that showed up.
Push the sweeping aside and give them your undivided attention.
They get our attention.
They don't, Andy.
Okay, thank you. I met your husband and your kids, and he said, okay, we're gonna have a party, and like now.
My thought was, let's get a feel for the island and
Yeah,
see
you took
what
me
we're,
to
why
the
we are
clothing
without.
optional bar,
Wow.
which was lovely.
And this is all without the children.
Oh yeah, we left
We're taking the children to the
we,
club.
No,
we,
but
no, we
hanging out,
left the
taking-
children home
It's-
every single night.
Grammy and Poppy want to do this as much as
You know what?
we ask.
You take advantage of that. Absolutely, unequivocally take advantage of
We take
it.
advantage.
Absolutely.
It's a really parallel in your family because Jenny takes care of Amy and Katie.
They're 4 and 5 years old. They need to be taken
But there's
care of.
two other girls, Jenny and Miranda. The respect for them is not there in the sense that they have to be quiet. We, of course, had a party.
I was assuming.
Yeah, but you know what?
What a
there was
disaster.
no participation from Andy. Nothing.
Catherine got very scared with all the people in the house.
These are friends of your children.
So we jeopardized Catherine for Jennifer
No,
Miranda.
so he leaves. And now they feel this father who's not joining in and enjoying it, nor making any attempt to put them first. I felt that I needed to be a voice for Jenny and Miranda because I don't think their voice was being heard.
Joanna brought into the house a conch shell. Whenever someone is holding the conch shell, they get total attention from everybody else.
Okay.
Miranda got to speak first. She would like no more sweeping, and she wants more time with me because we're more involved in our activity than we are involved with the children's activities. We need to find a happy medium that the children don't feel ignored. There needs to be a connection. I think they need it.
They deserve it.
I just want us all to be a family, like a family.
That was awesome.
Thanks, guys.
We have two great families.
After 2 weeks apart, the wives are about to be reunited with their children.
Let's keep this one here and see if we can learn the art sweeping.
We missed you, though. I missed you too, baby.
A few weeks after the swap, the cameras returned to see how the experience had affected the family's lives.
Life in the Cooper house has not changed much since the swap.
Get it dry! I don't know if there's anything that I learned that I want to come back and share, but I'm glad that I had a chance for my family to miss me.
Oh, exalted leader. Oh, exalted one.
After the swap, I'm feeling more connected with Jim than ever. It's where my heart is. It's with him. Get a room.
There you go. Life has changed since the swap for me. I am not sweeping as much. I'm spending more time with the kids.
Stay with us, Katie. Instead of staying inside, entering contests, we were more outside. And I am finding activities that Jennifer and Miranda enjoy.
I have not actually gone bottle capping since the swap. Kind of thankful for that.
We are having house parties since the swap.
Well, not house.
We are
having a few friends over as a get-together.
Lockdown is not exactly at 9 o'clock at night any longer. Ready? Jennifer, if she has something she wants to do with her friends, she's more than welcome to stay out later. Oh, you should have had that one. I have been working very hard on trying to make an emotional connection back with Jennifer and Miranda. So Miranda, you ready to start 8th grade?
My husband and my 2 daughters rarely spoke. Surprisingly enough, I think bringing Joanna in here, it really did open his eyes to a point and gave us the opportunity to communicate as a family.
I enjoy sweeping and it really does make me crazy. What's the deal? There's no mail yet. I am disappointed if I don't see it and I start questioning. Was somebody taking our mail? Is the delivery truck lost? Did something get lost in the mail? Did they forget where we live? Did we move? The mail and the delivery trucks are the greatest time of the day. I make sure that I am watching for those trucks. I can hear the engines, I know the sound. I get very anxious when I don't see when I haven't seen those, like mail's late today and I'm still looking out the window. What's the deal? Where is she? Did she have an accident?
Each week, from across America, 2 families are chosen. This week, the Dussault family from Colorado. Mom Crystal has coached 13-month-old Kaylee to win pageants since she was 3 months old. She's already racked up 12 titles, including Best Personality, Best Smile, and Swimwear. Crystal cleans and heals and has only once let husband Tim see her without makeup. They believe kids need competition and push son Kyle to be #1 at everything. And the alternative Smith-Snyder family from Washington. Feminist mom Esther is a doctor who works 100 hours a week and spends all her free time as a rough, tough roller derby powerhouse. Stay-at-home dad Eric supported his wife through school and now spends all his time with daughters Rowan and Willow, even teaching them at home where they decide their own curriculum, receive no grades, and never compete for anything. Each wife is about to get a new husband, new children,
Be nice, okay?
and a new life.
Stay cute.
Child beauty pageant queen. She's like 1.
It really irritates me because you went out there and it was a joke to you.
Everything in my wiring does not value baby pageants.
We're entering Willow and Rowan into a pageant.
You don't have to.
So if Willow doesn't want to do a pageant, she's not going to?
Absolutely not.
Real homes.
I don't have anything else to say.
Esther, it's not.
I'm so done!
Real lives.
Why not just go sit down and be evaluated?
No, you don't get it. It's not happening.
Whatever, Eric, you're crazy.
Real drama.
You said that what kind of mother was I to leave?
What kind of mother?
She's a 1-year-old.
So, you're gone all the time. You don't even put 100% effort in your family.
Ladies and gentlemen, meet reigning Colorado State pageant champion, Miss Kaylee Dussault.
Kaylee is a state champion for pageants. When Kaylee was 3 months old, I entered her in our first pageant, and she won.
Her favorite hobbies are pulling her diapers off the shelf, and her favorite food is hot dogs.
This is baby Kaylee's trophy and tiara collection, swimwear, casual wear, best smile, best personality. I love pageants. Okay, or you don't. I'm fortunate because I have beautiful babies. An ugly baby would have a big head, no hair, big ears. I start just by putting a little bit of concealer on her face. This is a baby pink. It's sparkly, so it's not too dark, doesn't make her look too old for her age. I've asked my stylist if we can put highlights on Kaylee's hair. I would just like for it to be a tad bit blonder. I'm not capable of making ugly children.
After a sparkling modeling career and winning 54 pageant trophies, son Kyle is retired from pageants at the age of 7, as 6 is the upper age limit for boys.
From the time he was born, people kept telling me that he was perfect and he looked like baby Jesus.
Crystal and Tim also believe in looking perfect themselves.
I go to sleep with my makeup on.
I've only seen my wife once without makeup. I'm glad she wears it every day.
If you had seen her without makeup, you would understand why.
You know, it's important for our family to wear name brand stuff. We don't want to go out there and look cheap.
I tan at the tanning salon. I also use self-tanner.
My wife has to look hot. That's kind of why I got with her.
Twist, Mommy.
No one's gonna give you any respect when you're overweight and unattractive.
Even if I'm at home cleaning the house, I want to look my best. You just never know who's going to stop by. It is my job as a woman to be the one taking care of the children. Tim, it's his job to go out and work and provide a good lifestyle for us. It's really rare to see Tim do any kind of housework or domestics.
I just kind of sit here and watch my football or watch TV while she cooks, cleans.
Crystal and Tim believe in pressuring their kids to be winners in everything they do.
Come on, Kyle, do not get on your back. Get up. Come on, Kyle, quick.
Do it, do it. Come on, finish.
I like being in first place and I like being the best.
Competition is important to our family because life is a competition.
I think second place is the first loser.
Go, Kyle, run! Don't look at the ball. Kyle does get tired of practice, but we got to keep pushing him, motivate him.
Kyle is required to go to college. It is something that he will do. He does not have an option on.
You cannot sit there and homeschool someone because they don't know how to act in public. And when they do get out there, they're the crazy kids.
But Crystal is about to abandon her family and baby pageant mom life to swap lives with a woman she's never met 1,200 miles away in Washington State.
You gonna go in? Yeah.
Feminist individualist Esther Smith Snyder is one tough mother.
I'm a doctor by day, and I'm a badass roller derby girl by night. Girls can do anything boys can do, and if you have a problem with it, you've got a problem with me.
When she's not kicking butt on the rink, Esther works 100 hours a week as a physician.
I don't ever really leave work. The kids like that I have a job, and they like the fact that I have an intense job. They wish I was home more.
I don't want to be a doctor because I want to see my kids more often.
I have 2 kids, Willow, age 9, and Rowan, age 7.
With such a demanding career, Esther relies on husband Eric, who gives her his full support on the rink and at home.
Eric is a stay-home dad because he's good at it. Thankfully, when I'm at work, I don't have to think too much about being a mom. I know Eric's got it under control and does it much better than I ever would have.
I want you to know I'm gonna make this movie. I put my family first, have for a long time. So over that time, I've gotten really used to communicating with children.
Eric spends all his time with the girls, as they don't attend school, but are instead unschooled by Eric.
How many 10s do we have?
32.
Nope, that's not right.
We do unschooling, which is the idea that the children sort of pick their own curriculum. Your children learn what they want to learn, and then you provide them the avenue to do that.
You're gonna try to find as many little things to take pictures of. When we go home, we'll put the pictures on the computer, and we'll try to figure out what those things are. If a child or an adult is worrying too much about being better than the next guy, they're missing a lot.
Eric and Esther also encourage the girls to be individualists when it comes to dressing.
Just because we have 2 little girls doesn't mean we want them to be 2 little stereotypical princesses.
We have Rainbow Day, and we'll have Leopard Print Day. I like to allow my children to express themselves through their clothing. My thinking about my appearance deteriorates as the day goes on. By the end, like, there's a pencil in my hair, my sleeves are rolled up, probably because I've spilled something on myself by then.
It's the day of the swap, and both wives prepare to leave their lives behind. What do they hope to bring to their new families?
I can teach another family how to push their kids to be the best that they can be and look good doing it. Stay cute. Bye.
I want to bring this family a reminder of how strong women can be.
Bye, Mom.
Remember, be proud of who you are.
After a journey of 1,200 miles, the wives finally get to see where they'll be living for the next 2 weeks.
Looks like one of the developments where like every 4th house is identical, but maybe like in a slightly different shade of beige.
It could be really cute. It has potential, but they obviously either don't have time or they don't care.
Before they meet their new families, the wives get a chance to explore their new homes.
Everything really goes. This is like a really, really well-coordinated house.
Is this their furniture? Is that all we have? It's a garage sale chair, something left over from college, and hand-me-down from Grandma.
Ah! Child beauty pageant queen. She's like 1.
and one roller skate. I haven't seen those since 1980-something.
A trophy for a child who still has a changing table in her room for swimwear.
Are you kidding me right now? A little girl has to wear these.
For the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new family. Each wife has written a manual as a guide to the running of their homes.
My kids have been doing pageants since they were born. Baby pageants are kind of bizarre.
I've been a roller derby girl for 2 years now, and it's great to let out all my steam from working 100-hour weeks. No wonder her house is a mess.
I believe people judge you on your appearance. They do. It's one of the things that sucks about people.
In our family, it is Eric that is the nurturer and the homemaker, and I am the go-getting breadwinner. Is this guy neutered?
If you're not a winner, you're a loser. Life is one big competition, and the faster kids learn that, the better. I couldn't disagree more.
I believe that children should have an absolute independence and choice. That's why Eric unschools Willow and Rowan. What does unschool mean?
Crystal Dussault and husband Tim enter their 13-month-old baby in beauty pageants and believe appearance and winning are the most important things in life. She swapped lives with Esther Smith-Snyder, doctor by day and rough, tough roller derby chick by night, who relies on stay-at-home husband Eric to raise their 2 daughters. For the first week, the wives live by their new family's rules. Later, they get to make some changes.
Always wanting to be first just makes you a bunch of losers in my book.
We're a bunch of losers?
It's the moment of truth. The wives are about to come face to face with their new husbands and children.
Hi, Willow. I'm Crystal.
Tim Dussault, nice to meet you.
And you're Eric? I'm Crystal.
Baby Kaylee.
Hey, Kaylee.
This is Kyle.
You're gonna go on skates.
Maybe you guys can teach me how to roller skate? The girls were in mismatched outfits and their hair wasn't done, and it just doesn't seem like they wanted to make a great first impression on me.
Appearance is everything to our family.
We're not people who value appearance in my house.
No? No. We'll be teaching you some stuff then.
She was bruised up, cut up. I'm not looking for that in my wife. I need her to look pretty. I need her to stand out, not look like she was beaten by somebody.
Tim, who expects his wife to look hot at all times, immediately gives Esther her new wardrobe.
And then you got always your hooker boots. My wife loves them.
Did you hear what you just called those things?
Yeah. And then, well, bam, you got some makeup. We want to be the center of attention. We want people to say, that's a beautiful family.
It is important to Tim that other men see his wife and want her. It's really disturbing.
In Washington, Crystal's barely had time to meet the family when she must head off to a roller derby practice with Esther's teammate, Sparkle.
So we need to start getting ready.
Sparkle looks tough. I'm scared.
No, we're not weaving. Stay low.
Hey, girls! Here's the new Esther! Right now, I would rather just be getting to know Dad a little bit more and getting to know the girls a little bit more, because I really don't know much about them yet.
Put her in the middle of the pack, guys.
I don't want to.
There we go.
There's no shame in taking a knee.
We're staying low.
There you go.
I understand it's okay to do something for yourself, but as much as she's away from her family for work anyway, definitely wouldn't be my first priority to do this. If she had the extra time, or if she was the one that stayed home with the kids all day, I could see her needing an outlet like this.
In Colorado, Kyle has a wrestling match, and it's Esther's job to cheer him on.
The reality is, if you don't push them, you're going to lose, and we want them to be winners. Come on, Kyle.
It was really intense watching that. It's a 6-year-old boy in tears. When families get so intense about sports, it can lead to ugliness.
I got first with that one. Then there's another first place.
How would you feel about yourself if you didn't win?
I would feel really sad.
Your daddy's gonna love you whether you win or not. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Do you worry about that at all?
Yeah.
Yeah. These parents are so scared of their children failing that anything less than winning first place is a tragedy.
It's the first morning of the swap in Washington. The girls and Eric are still asleep, and appearance-conscious Crystal has only 5 minutes to get ready before heading off to Esther's job as a chief resident.
Well, I was actually going to try to save a little bit of time with my hair and just throw it up like Esther would, but I'm going to take the time to curl it and put in my hair extensions, and I don't care if I'm late for work. The patients can wait. As a mom, I would rather be up making the kids breakfast and getting them ready for the day rather than leaving this early in the morning without seeing my children.
Hi, I'm Crystal. I'm the new Esther.
We're actually expecting you to be here a little bit earlier. Esther shows up right on time.
Takes me a little longer in the morning to get ready than it does her.
At the Dussaults, Esther must make sure the kids look perfect. And after spending an hour on hair and makeup, it's time to clean the house.
You ever been on your hands and knees scrubbing your floor?
No, I've seen it done.
Keeping the house clean and taking good care of the children, you wouldn't be satisfied by that.
Absolutely not. The men are the stronger, like, masculine ones, where the female's more the feminine one.
What does it mean to be masculine?
Just strong.
What does it mean to be feminine?
You know, looking pretty.
I thought it was incredibly sad that he thinks so little of men, that they can't be good care providers to their children.
You know, cavemen, the dad would go out there, work, and mom would stay home, cook, clean, and take care of the kids.
When's the last time you took down a mastodon?
They've been extinct forever, though.
At the Smith-Snyders, Eric has spent the day unschooling the kids.
Repose in action.
When Crystal gets back from work, she's curious about how much they've learned.
Let's say that Willow decided that she wanted to grow up and be a doctor. You feel like the education that they're getting now would be enough for her to be able to get into medical school.
Might happen is that they would go to a college where they didn't have grades.
The children are ultimately suffering for this because they're not going to know who they are. They don't have any goals. They don't have any direction.
We're dealing with someone who puts her children in beauty pageants. You know, her opinion of my children is...
In Colorado, Esther has spent the day getting 13-month-old Kaylee a manicure, then making sure the house is pristine. When Tim gets home from work, she must next hit the home gym to keep herself looking good.
We believe we have to maintain because, you know, I don't like overweight people, and she doesn't like overweight people.
You don't like overweight people?
I'm not attracted to them, no. Would I be attracted to you out on this if I met you? No. Fat girls need loving, just not by Tim. So.
Your standard for beauty requires a woman to be blonde, size 3. Like, what if she became allergic to peroxide and she wasn't so blonde? Would she stop being attractive to you?
I don't think she uses peroxide, but.
Is she really that blonde?
She is.
I really.
Look at Kyle.
Like, where do you think that $140 goes to at the salon?
Nails.
How about the tanning? Tanning is genuinely unhealthy.
I love that dark skin tone.
It's more important to you than an increased rate of cancer.
I don't see a whole lot of people dying from skin cancer.
You don't work in a hospital, do you?
I got plenty of, I know enough people, and they've never died. Esther needs to understand, my wife sold me that package of who she was, and she needs to maintain that package. I love the blonde look, and that's the way it needs to stay. I'm not gonna go there and grow a mullet.
Can't believe the things that come out of that man's mouth. Crystal might find out that she's just another trophy. And, you know, those tend to get replaced with age.
In Washington, Crystal is trying to discover why the girls aren't encouraged to compete.
Have you ever done any sports before?
Nope. I don't think it's too important.
I mean, my gut's just telling me that the kids aren't in sports because it's a lack of motivation on the parents' part. And I think that Eric likes being in this little world at home where he doesn't really have to go out into the world and he doesn't have to expose the kids to that. The girls, really, I think that you're doing a huge disservice to them. You don't want them to be the best that they can be.
I want them to be the best that they can be, but life isn't a big contest.
Actually, it is. When my son's out in the work world, you know, if you're up against a promotion when it comes to somebody else and you're the one that's giving 100% every day, he's going to be the one that's getting the promotion at the end. And that's what he's taking from practices, from games, from sports, and from being a winner.
You realize that there are many careers that don't rely on just stepping up the ladder. There are scientists who work in the field by themselves, and that's
such a secluded, like, bunch of people. I think that Eric is a social outcast, so he just shields himself behind his kids and uses them as an excuse to not have to go out into the world and into the public. Eric just doesn't learn to let go of these girls. They're gonna have problems.
In Colorado, it's beauty pageant day, and 13-month-old Kaylee, who's never lost a competition, prepares with a beauty now. And it's Esther's responsibility to ensure she wins.
What you're doing with your baby is a heck of a lot like a dog show.
Comparing baby Kaylee to an animal really bugs the crap out of me. You know, I don't compare Esther to a dog because she doesn't shower every day. I don't say she's a monkey for not showering.
Next we have Kaylee Jane Dussault.
Yeah. Kaylee, clap!
Kaylee is 1 year old and she loves music.
Esther hasn't been trained to walk baby Kaylee out there like she needed to be. Baby Kaylee's the most beautiful girl out there, and I'm hoping that'll raise the points up enough to make up for Esther's mistakes.
And our overall winner for tonight's pageant is Savannah.
I feel badly that Kaylee didn't win. I tried really hard. Like, I really honestly was trying to win.
Baby Kaylee didn't take first. It's just hard. It's hard to lose.
Second place isn't good. It's important to be the best.
I think Esther made a mistake that probably cost her the whole tournament.
In Washington, doting mom Crystal has spent all week working at the clinic, and spending so much time away from the kids has taken its toll on her.
If I was her, I'd just rather be home with the kids. I'm honestly I'm feeling really uncomfortable. And it's just like way out of my element.
When Crystal gets home, she confronts Eric.
Why isn't Esther home? Why aren't you out working?
Because she's the breadwinner. You think that I need to have a vagina in order to watch them. I don't. That's just screwed up.
She runs away twice a week to do roller derby
What are
when
you
that
talking
could
about?
be extra hours that
You ran away from your 13-month-old.
for an experience. I'm only away from them for a specific amount of days. I'm not away from them for 100 hours a week.
I'm not away from mine at all.
Whatever, I'm not talking anymore. That was completely below the belt. You know, talking about me leaving my 13-month-old baby. I'm not away from my children for 100 hours a week, so you know what? I'm the better mom in this, and she's selfish, and he's never gonna see it.
At the Dussauts, Tim is still upset about Kaylee's loss at the beauty pageant, and he confronts Esther.
It really irritates me, because you went out there and I could see in your facial expression that it was a joke to you.
I totally admit to sucking at being a pageant mom, but I gave it everything I had.
But at the end of the day, is it you losing or is it baby Kaylee?
Like, it's not something that I value. I can't do it. Everything in my wiring does not value baby pageants.
Why can you not value any of that? That's what I don't get.
Life is not about winning. Life is about what you do for other people. It's the difference that you make in people's lives, not the plaques on the wall, not the trophies.
Today, everything is about to change in the Dussault and Smith-Snyder households as the new wives take control.
I think I'm like an alien life form to Tim right now. It's the person from the land where they don't care about appearances.
Eric is nowhere near my idea of a man. He doesn't work, he doesn't provide for his family, he doesn't run this household. His wife runs this household.
The families are summoned to the rules change ceremony. It's time for the wives to lay down the new rules, which the families must obey.
Eric, you're hiding at home with your girls. That doesn't make you a man, it makes you a wuss. I'm not working anymore, and now I'm going to be the mother that Willow and Rowan need.
What do you guys think of that?
I don't know.
Tim, you call yourself a supportive parent, but you're just plain pushy. Always wanting to be first and not caring how you get there just makes you a bunch of losers in my book.
We're a bunch of losers? You're totally wrong, Esther. Our kids are gonna be achievers. In 10 years, you can see these kids are gonna be somebody.
Eric, do you really think your wife could have become a chief resident if she got the education you're giving your girls? This week, the girls will be tested to see what level they're really at.
I'm not necessarily gonna go along with it.
Winning isn't everything. So from this moment on, competition is banned. No more dressing up your daughter to be paraded around in pageants. She'll get some new clothes, and she's going to be a miniature feminist.
She doesn't want it. Ask her.
Eric, Esther gets to go out, do roller derby, and hang out with the girls while you're just hiding in the house becoming less of a man. I have arranged for you to join a men's sports team.
If my kids can come with me, that's great. I'm gonna have to be with them.
Tim, I've had enough of cleaning up the house around you while you sit around and play the big man of the house. So this week, you're gonna learn how to be a stay-home dad. You'll be responsible for doing all the domestic.
Isn't cleaning more for females?
Willow and Rowan, you girls are very pretty, and your faces look like they might be symmetrical, so we're entering Willow and Rowan into a pageant.
Oh no, I don't want to.
First of all, you don't have to if you don't.
So if Willow doesn't want to do a pageant, she's not going to?
Absolutely not.
Okay, all the trophies will be removed from the house. This week, I'll show you how to engage in physical activity that doesn't have a winner or a loser.
Isn't life a game, though?
No, life is not a game. I totally disagree. Life is not a game.
It's part of the game.
Girls, you're going to be training for a competitive cheerleading team.
Whoa, that would be fun, but I'm not doing the pageant.
We're gonna do them both, and it's gonna be a blast.
Tim, if you undermine any of my rules, you will go to the penalty box. So you better pay attention, or we'll put you in a pair of shoes like the ones you made me wear,
Yeah.
or label you with a ribbon.
So this is a competition?
At the Smith-Snyders, Crystal enforces her first rule and gives Willow and Rowan a girly girl makeover.
Willow, the socks really don't go with the skirt and those sandals, so I got you some different sandals to wear with that. When they're clean and their hair's done, it looks like they're cared for and they're kept.
Crystal is trying to dress the girls in a way that she feels will be most accepted by the world. All she freaking gives about is what she looks like and what her children look like. That's it. That's as deep as it gets. And that's freaking gross.
In Colorado, Esther has banned competition, and in an effort to get Tim and Kyle to stop focusing on winning, she's ruled they box up their trophies.
Your football trophy?
Are you trying to make him feel bad? Because that sure as hell looks like that's what you're doing.
You know, I know how much work Kyle put into a lot of these, and just to take them away from him.
Wasn't he in these competitions for the experience of them?
Well, he did get the experience, but he also wanted the experience. You don't feel that you're taking that away from him at all?
I think he's okay. He's fine.
At least I get to play is all I want.
There we go.
I'm pissed and I'm heartbroken. I know that it hurts him inside. I'm gonna go downstairs, grab a trophy for each of my kids and be proud of them. And you know, I don't care what she makes me do.
You want to play a game? I'll play right back with you.
You know, this represents I'm a champion for my kids.
Your kids didn't care. It's all about you.
It's not just about me.
He doesn't care about the trophies being in his room this week. It's all about you.
It's not.
I don't want to talk about it.
Esther, it's not.
I'm so done!
Tim doesn't have the respect for me to try to learn something. You know, I lived by his rules and I gave him very little crap. How dare he? Honestly.
It's the first morning after rule change at the Smith-Snyders. The whole family is up early to primp, and Crystal has ruled the girls, who are unschooled by Eric, be evaluated to compare their educational level with other kids their age.
We're gonna go have the kids evaluated today for the education level, find out where they are. And
I'm sorry, I should have been clear with you before on that, but that's the one thing that's not happening.
Why not?
I don't care if they're at the level where they're supposed to be
Okay, if you don't care and they're not, great.
You know, but they don't want to do it. I don't want them to do it.
Because you're scared. If you're honestly doing all that you say that you're doing with the girls every day and they're such intelligent creatures,
They
so
are.
why not
You know-
just go sit
you
down
know
and
they
be
are.
evaluated?
No, you don't
Let's
get it.
do
It's not happening.
Whatever,
You're-
Eric, you're crazy. Get a life for your kids, if not for yourself.
It's far more important to me that Willow and Rowan enjoy learning and see learning as life. I could care less what reading level they're at.
He doesn't want to know that his children are not getting the education that they need. And he's scared for the rest of the world to see that. Because he's going to look like a failure.
In Colorado, Esther has ruled that the Dussaults skip their usual primping routine, dressing Kaylee in a feminist t-shirt and banning brand name clothes to teach Tim to be proud of his family no matter what they wear.
I think you're thinking it's wrong to have labels.
No, it's not wrong to have labels. It's wrong to be really, really focused on labels. As your wife, I was your accessory.
When we walk in, we're hand to hand. So I could call you like a purse.
Tim was willing to compare me to a purse in front of America. Women are objects to him. I am no man's accessory. Do you want Kaylee to grow up and be somebody's accessory?
I think Kaylee will be someone's accessory. I don't think Esther understands society judges people. You have to look good. You have to follow traditional stuff. That's just society, and that's what it tells us to do.
In Washington, Eric, in an effort to show Crystal education is a priority, has summoned the girls for an impromptu math lesson. But Crystal is anxious to begin pageant training.
Hey, girls. Let's go outside and practice for your pageant stuff.
You know what, Crystal, I need to do some math right now.
We have specific things that we have to get done today in order to get to the pageant.
You know what? I don't feel like you have much respect for me and my family. I don't see why I should have much respect for you.
You're impossible. I'll wait for them outside. I just feel frustrated. Eric is such a weenie. He's dumb. He's an idiot. He's the stupidest person that I think I've ever met in my entire life. He's weird. He's creepy. Yeah, I want to go home. To sanity, to normal people.
At the Dussaults, Esther's having trouble convincing Tim appearance is unimportant. So she's now ruled that just like Crystal, he has to clean the house looking hot, wearing stiletto boots.
Wear them while you clean the house.
Look at that. Not so bad. I can do this. Wow, your calves would be huge. Feel like a grasshopper.
After hearing everything Tim said, to see him in the hooker boots, on his knees, scrubbing the floor, it was a beautiful moment. Do you think that maybe it's a little over the top, that Crystal feels like she needs to look perfect when she's doing the housework?
I don't know how she does it. It's tough. It made me realize that it's not easy walking in those boots, that's for sure. And it's gave me a lot more respect for what Crystal does around here.
In Washington, Crystal has ruled she'd take Willow and Rowan to a modeling agency to give them a sense of independence and confidence for their upcoming pageant. But Eric insists he's accompanying them.
Eric, if you want to wait here, I'll take the girls back. This is usually what Mom does.
Do you want me to come with you? Okay.
Because I'm trying to guide the girls. I've done this before. I know what I'm doing. And he just wants to be right there, smothering them. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you having fun? Let them be.
My name is Willow.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Willow. Very good.
Good job.
Thank you.
You know, you can do things without them, Eric.
Like, I want my kids to know that you're not in total control of them.
I'm starting to become convinced that it's about Eric not being okay without his children.
At the Smith-Snyders, Crystal has so far been unable to convince Eric he and his daughters need time apart. She's ruled that she, Willow, and Rowan go to a competitive cheerleading class. But again, Eric's determined to tag along.
Eric, I'm gonna take the girls out to cheerleading.
I just want to sit on the sidelines.
Okay.
I am a little bit insulted by the fact that he doesn't trust me. I am not going to physically harm these children in any way, and everything that I'm trying to do has good intentions behind it.
Girls, did you all have fun today?
I had a fun time. And part of it was like this, and then it went like that, and then it went like that.
You did an excellent job. Do you think they did good, Eric? It was nice to see them enjoying themselves.
Proud of them. Yeah, they did great. It was definitely nice to see them having fun in this situation. Unless they're asking me to, I don't need to be physically attached to them during every single experience they have, you know.
At the Dussaults, after her success showing Tim how hard it is for Crystal to clean in heels, she urges him and Kyle to make a list of things they admire about Crystal that have nothing to do with her appearance.
We're gonna have you guys write down, I love you because...
I love my wife because she's hardworking.
Beautiful.
She supports us. I'll put them up and you hand me the tape.
All right, that works for me. By hanging up those things, it shows that we love her more than just on her outside. We love her for who she is on the inside, and we want her to know that. See how it's all connected?
Perfect.
In Washington, after seeing the benefit of Crystal's rules at the cheer lesson, Eric has finally agreed to leave the girls behind and follow Crystal's rule that he spend time with other adults, playing a game of flag football.
All right.
Great. Do it. Game on.
Go, Ryan, go. He's got it. Down.
I wouldn't normally go out and do this with a bunch of strangers, you know, but yeah, it was a blast. Make sure I get some adult interaction just so I can tend to that aspect of my mental health.
Almost had you. Good job, Matt. Good job.
In Colorado, Esther decides to tackle her biggest challenge yet, ruling that Tim play a non-competitive sport, roller skating with Kyle.
You've never done this before, so you don't have to be good at it. No, hurry. Are you feeling done?
Yeah.
But you can't just give up.
We don't have to force it. He doesn't have to be good at everything.
You gotta encourage
Kyle,
these
if
kids.
you had your choice, would you keep wrestling?
No.
Do you want to mount to something when you grow up?
Yeah, but I'm not a grown-up and I like to play.
He does have time to play, though.
Do you have lots of time to play, Kyle?
Not very often. We always have football practice, wrestling practice.
I got really frustrated that Esther let Kyle quit. How many people out there say, hey, thanks, Dad, for letting me quit that sport when I was 7? That really meant a lot to me. Nobody does. When it's tough, you gotta push them. You wanna try again?
Mm-mm.
No.
In Washington, with Eric on board, it's Willow and Rowan's big day, as Crystal has ruled they compete in their first ever pageant.
Just make sure you smile, okay? Keep your head up.
I liked getting dressed up and putting makeup on and putting nails on.
Our next contestant is Willow. She is 8 years old. Tell me something that is special about you.
I like my mom and dad, I don't know.
And Rowan, do you have a favorite pet?
My cat.
And the winner of the new Young Miss Lily pageant, the title goes to Brooklyn.
I'm very proud of you guys. You did excellent.
Even though my feelings about pageants are pretty negative, I think it was really important for me to support Willow and Rowan and make sure that they had fun.
Today I was able to relax and have a little more fun because it was the girls' first pageant. It was nice to be a little more relaxed and not feel all the pressure that I generally feel, you know, for the kids to win, and just be able to enjoy it a little more than I generally do.
At the Dussaults, after Tim's attempt to push Kyle while roller skating, Esther is curious to see how he's affected by competitive sports.
I was wondering if you could paint a picture about how you feel when you wrestle.
So, what does it say there?
Sad.
Esther takes the painting to Tim and encourages him to talk to Kyle.
Are you really enjoying wrestling?
Wrestling's just not my sport or kind of thing.
Well, okay. Well, thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
Love you.
Love you too. It was really tough telling my dad that I didn't want to wrestle anymore.
Crystal and I need to kind of talk to Kyle and see what his opinions are before we really force him into doing things. And, you know, maybe we encourage him, but we don't force him.
At the Smith-Snyders, after seeing how much the girls enjoyed the pageant despite not winning, Crystal has been reflecting upon her own life.
I put a lot of pressure on my kids to win at everything and do the best at everything. And, you know, just being with the girls yesterday and seeing how much fun they had, and they didn't win, and they were still fine with it. There was some times with Kyle where I would get upset with him if he didn't win. And I would, you know, sometimes yell at him or be angry with him, and it's not fair to him. He's just a kid, you know. But we just get so wrapped up in winning that it's hard to remember why we're really doing it.
Crystal decides to celebrate the girls' achievements over the last week.
I just wanted to tell you guys thank you for letting me come and stay with you. I want to give you this trophy.
Thanks!
You've had such a great positive attitude, and you've been really encouraging with everything that I've asked you to do. You want to stand back and see what they look like from the door?
They
look pretty, don't they?
They're big. Makes me think I was in a big champion.
You are a big champion.
It's the final day of the swap, and the wives prepare to return to their families.
I hope I've taught this family that winning isn't everything, and I hope they have more fun. Time to say goodbye. I miss you.
I really hope that Eric takes away from this experience that it is imperative that he makes time for himself, and it's okay to be his own person and be a parent. You're so beautiful.
The couples are about to be reunited. It's judgment time as the couples finally come face to face across the table.
I think I actually fell to my knees when I realized I was in the house of somebody who actually puts their baby in pageants. I didn't like putting makeup on a baby, nail polish on a baby, because I never would have done those things to my own children.
You don't do anything with your children.
That is a really silly low blow that has almost no basis in fact.
Really, because their hair's not done every day. They put on dirty clothes in the morning.
And then
they go for days on end without taking a bath. Their feet stink.
I deny none of it and have no problem with it.
Okay, let me know when reality sets in. If you're working that much, it's hard for me to respect what you're trying to do, because when you're not working, you should be with the kids.
I don't think that I'm an unusual person in thinking that it's okay that I have some time that's actually dedicated to myself. I don't think that that's wrong.
I don't either, but my thoughts is that you should want to be home with the girls instead of roller derbying.
I'm not worried I think we're doing a good job.
From what I read in the manual and then from when I was asking Eric questions, I was completely confused on exactly what unschooling was, and I didn't feel like I got like a good solid answer. Like, I really thought that you were taking it as a game and you weren't taking it serious, and I'm like, you know what? I left my family and my year-old daughter. Then we had the conversation outside, and you took a low dig and said that what kind of mother was I to leave?
Oh, that's horse. What kind of mother she is for leaving? No.
She's a 1-year-old.
So, you're gone all the time? You don't even put 100% effort in your family.
It is the one moment that I regret.
Well, why'd you say it?
Regardless of how I might feel, I owe Crystal an apology. I realized that there was something that I could learn from it, but I wasn't taking it like 100% seriously.
It seemed like you guys had an awfully high bar.
I don't think it's too hard to maintain who we are already.
It's just so very important to you, and that it feels kind of superficial.
It probably is. I'm a superficial person. I'm not scared to admit it. I am. I can't. How could I deny that? How could I deny it? Well, of course, you know how pageants are very important to my lifestyle with my children. The girls had a blast. They walked with confidence. They smiled, and neither of them placed or won, but it was still such a fun time. It really made me reflect because I've been doing pageants with my children for so long now that I realized that I've sucked the fun out of them because Kaylee has to be perfect. There's been times that I've said things to Kyle like, you need to do better, and I've yelled at him for not performing up to my standards. And, you know, I really think I owe a 7-year-old an apology for that because
It's fun. We made it.
After 2 weeks apart, the wives are about to be reunited with their children.
Willow and Rowan competed in a pageant.
And that was great.
We love you because you're smart, loving.
oh, I love that one.
A few weeks after the swap, the cameras returned to see how the experience had affected the family's lives.
Welcome to our inner beauty pageant. Willow said that she wanted to have a pageant for kids to express themselves how they want. So we did that. It was good fun.
My name is Willow. I'm 9, and my favorite color is blue and green.
I really want to celebrate children for what they are on the inside, not what they are on the outside.
Everybody's a winner!
Very responsive face, though.
Since the swap, I enjoy going out of the house and having some fun without my family every now and then. Esther and I joined a gym, which is great. I wouldn't say I'm buff yet.
Do you sometimes get worried if you don't win because I'm gonna yell at you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to tell you that it's not gonna happen anymore, okay? From now on, it's gonna be all about fun.
I love you so much.
All right, babe, Kaylee, look, here's where we're gonna put the oil. You gotta make sure you change it every 3,000 miles. I'm teaching baby Kaylee about auto mechanics. She can explore different options in life. You know, if she wants to become a doctor, I'll support her 100%. But she's gonna shower every day.
You know, I've learned I can be casual and clean the house, that I don't have to have high heels on. I still do the majority of the household chores, but if I ever need any help, sometimes he jumps in and just starts helping.
You know, it doesn't hurt me to do some of that stuff around here, and I'm glad to help you. Now, why and how do you do the chores in these?
You do have really nice legs, though.
You guys like it at work?
Yeah. I love pageants because I get to be on stage and everybody gets to see how beautiful I am. And they clap, 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 clap for me. I'm a champion because my mommy buys me the cutest dresses and I have such a great personality that I show the judges everything on stage. The best feeling about being a beauty pageant winner is when I win lots of money. Clap, Kay, clap, clap, yay, Kaylee.